I'm pretty sure yesterday was actually the longest day of my life. We had pretty much everything already loaded up for all the horses, but I had to throw our stuff in. But I still had to go get the horses caught, and I had to get Big Dog cleaned up because it rained the night before. Mojo immediately was following me and Spade into the barn. It broke my heart. She had no idea why she wasn't coming with us. To be honest, entry fees are expensive, and she just hates an indoor pen. I gave Big Dog a bath right before we head out because we are on a time crunch today, okay? I scheduled a prom dress photo shoot like the second I'm supposed to arrive. So obviously I can't have my prom date looking all busted. And with how late we were running, I had to get completely ready in the car. Fortunately, we had a 5-hour drive, so it wasn't that hard. I really wanted to curl my hair when we got here, but there was literally no way. We were down to the minute of my appointment when we pulled in. But one thing I did not account for was how freaking hot it is outside. Especially in a prom dress. I literally had sweat running down my legs. Big Dog was so pissed the second I unloaded him. He had to go do this photo shoot. I don't know how she ended up with good photos because he was literally pacing the whole time. Then I almost immediately had to hop on and get him ready to go because we had exhibitions, which he then decided he had to poop the entire exhibition. So on account of it being hotter than 2 rabbits fucking in a wool sock, I smell really bad, and I have a cryotherapy appointment. Not for the horses, for once, for myself, and I'm terrified she's gonna smell me. Okay, so this is actually embarrassing, especially because I'm literally a makeup artist. But I got to my cryo appointment and I was literally sitting there and I realized the makeup is literally melting off my face. That has literally never happened to me before in my life. I've done a million brides. In the hottest parts of the summer, they could be bawling their eyes out and it's never happened to them either. I was so embarrassed. When we first got here, I was like unloading stuff after my photo shoot. And mind you, we always put Big Dog at the end because, you know, obviously he's a stallion. We want to kind of minimize who he has to be around. And apparently somebody else had the exact same thought. So we had 2 studs butted up to each other. I had no idea. So I just hear Big Dog screaming and I'm like, what the hell? He never does that. So I start getting onto him and I see him rearing up and I run around to the other side. And that's when we realized they had a stud too. They were gray. They got everything switched around so that they were separated, but it was a whole deal. Well, it's ripped. At this point, it's already like 9 o'clock and I still have 3 horses to run. So I gave them all their pre-run cocktail and then I gave myself my own, which consisted of Tylenol revamp and washing it all down with a Dr. Pepper. Spade had a good run. I'm not gonna say a great run because I know he has the capability to run at least almost a full second faster because he's done it before. He did somewhere in the 2D, so I'm not gonna complain. I even tricked him into getting a bath because the bathing station is right next to our stalls. Then I got Hottie and Big Dog ready for their runs. Mind you, it is already like midnight at this point. Big Dog and I still took down the first barrel, but I do see improvement. He was getting a lot better and our second and third barrel were beautiful. So I have a lot more hope for today. Hottie did amazing. She always does. She's the best. I was forced to ride her with glitter on her butt though. Once I finished my runs, we got the horses ready for the night and went back to our hotel around 1 a.m.